to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bringing it back. So UMASS. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Could not make his way to the corner. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Watson. With the catch, it's Adkins. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and was able to get that tackle for loss.
And they'll knock him down. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. What a weapon to be able to extend a play like that, and they stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Now on the return, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So Buffalo's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll try the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Wide 29! Wide 29!
Running inside, it's Hill. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And guys, 2nd down didn't do them any favors as they face this 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Holmes. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Hill. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Send the tight end in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And this defense is giving up some yards, getting all the way down here to first and goal, but great job on first and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult...
And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out from inside. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin. He's there to make the stop.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle, it's Harding. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Watson. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
A I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Complete downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. Give him 9.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll run it again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's Holmes. Pocket breaking down. Fires the pass, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little release to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Dangerous screen into traffic. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Fires to the tight end. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the 1st down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go to the counter. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Arizona. taking on the number 7 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Holmes. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The UMASS offense returns to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Quick release by the QB. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. UMass will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Hill. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Holmes. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again. Maybe some room here. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Watson. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. UMass quickly back to the line.
How about that critical moment in the 4th quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the 1st down. That's a big-time play in the 4th quarter by this quarterback.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give on the option. Could be an alley. Smashes through the tackle. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Running inside. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Bring in the heat. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. With the draw, it's Hill. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Holmes. Snags it over the middle. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. It's a 1-possession game in the 4th. He'll try to pop the draw. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adkins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. He'll do it himself. UMASS mounting a threat from the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So can the defense get 1 more stop, 1 more time, and hope? Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! They move on top here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Holmes. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. This is why the